So this is a poem that I wrote years ago when Asia was just a little girl, probably around 1999, I think, in the summer of 1999. Or maybe actually it may have been even before then. And it's called Coming Home. And it's about our travels to this place called Mohawk Trail State Forest. It's in northwestern Massachusetts, and it's a beautiful forest. And within the state forest runs two streams, the Deerfield River and the Cold River, and they converge in this state forest. And there's camping there, and there's hiking, and part of the original Mohawk Trail is on this land. And they've done archaeological digs on the section of the Mohawk Trail that's in this forest, and they have found artifacts on the trail that date back over 10,000 years. So this is how long the Mohawk Trail has been used in this part of Massachusetts. And this poem is called Coming Home. We watched hawks soar high above us over Mohawk. We listened to hawks, ravens, and crows. We heard blue jays talking to each other. We ate wild concord grapes in Shelburne Falls. We ate wild cranberries at the Hawley cranberry bog. We bounced up and down on the sphagnum moss. Asia says we are safe on the bog. The moss won't let us sink. We watched trees shower leaves down upon us. We watched red, yellow, and orange leaves swirl in whirlpools below Gardner Dam. We drank cold, delicious water from the Indian spring. Asia climbed around the potholes and smooth heaps of stone at Salmon Falls. Her movements mirror the swirls of color in the stratified rock. We fished for trout in the Deerfield River. Rick caught 2 and gave me his prize catch, a 15 1/2 inch native brook trout. I am continually blessed by the kindness and generosity of others. Joe made us whistles from bamboo we found along the Deerfield. The moist bamboo smelled like the grapes we ate. We watched flames swirling around wood in our campfire at the cabin. We watched and listened as water boiled out of wet wood. We played in the cold river. Joe and Jojo swam across the river and back. I'm not as courageous or crazy as them. I just jumped in and jumped right back out again. The cold river is always cold. On October 14th, it was very cold. The cold river is a healing place, flowing with good medicine. You can let go there and take in healing spirits. Asia lets go of her humanness there and takes in animal spirits. She sees and feels things differently when she's an animal. Sometimes she's a fish swimming effortlessly through the water. Sometimes she's a mountain lion moving deftly on all 4s. This time she's a frog, hopping from rock to rock, squatting on one smaller than herself with her knees above her shoulders. The cold river flows around her. Asia and I visited the great white pine tree we helped Mohawk Chief Jake Swamp plant 2 years ago. I saw the chief last week. He asked me how it was doing. The sapling is thriving, just as Asia and I thrive each time we come home to Mohawk.
Nice.
Wow.
What a great
Somewhere she has a picture of me perched on that rock that's smaller than
beautiful.
myself. I remember that occasion.
You remember that?
Yeah, Joe and Jojo were like, how is she doing that?
Yeah, she was on this tiny little rock that was like just
it
big
came
enough
to
for
a
her
point.
feet
It came to a point
to stand on.
And on the point was like this big around. And
Her and her tiny little feet, and she
I
was
was
squatted.
resting with my hands on my feet.
That's cool.
And her knees, her
Really
her
great
bony,
word pictures.
her bony knees were higher than her shoulders. She was squatting just like a frog. It was like incredible, incredible.
Nice.
Thank you.
Nice rhythm with the watching.